Just imagine. You've been following Taecyeon since the days of 2 p.m., you've been cheering for him since Dream High, was surprised by the cold and calculating villain in Vincenzo, and was thrilled with his return in Heartbeat. But now, 2025 marks one of the boldest moments of his career, and you'll understand why. This video will reveal exactly how Taecyeon is reinventing himself, the behind the scenes of his riskiest choices, and the reasons behind his new direction. Get ready to learn confirmed facts about his life, the dramas that are causing a stir, and even the controversies that have stirred up the internet, including the rumored engagement in Paris and the controversy surrounding the UNESCO World Heritage Site during the filming of The First Night with the Duke. And best of all, you'll come away with a clear understanding of how this year could transform Taecyeon into one of Korea's most versatile and respected actors, and why this is the perfect time to follow it closely. And I'm going to give you some information that few people know. His next big project, Soulmate, a Korean-Japanese BL drama that was already on Netflix's schedule, but has been postponed, and this has fans around the world excited. Knowing this now puts you ahead of everyone who doesn't yet realize the impact this release could have on his career. So, like the video and subscribe to the channel, because this is the kind of content that will keep you up to date with the latest information about the world of K-drama and K-pop. Turn on the bell so you don't miss a thing, because what's coming next will make you see Taecyeon in a new light and understand how 2025 is shaping his future, and it might just surprise you. Before we understand why 2025 is such an important year for Taecyeon, we need to go back in time and remember who he is and how he got here. Taecyeon isn't just a pretty face on TV, he's an artist who built a solid career step by step. Born in Seoul, he moved to the United States. As a child, lived in Massachusetts, and experienced a childhood quite different from that of many idols. There, he played soccer, played in the school band, and participated in clubs, learning English and expanding his worldview. He then returned to Korea, became a trainee at JYP Entertainment, and, through much effort, was chosen to be a member of the group 2 p.m. It was with 2 p.m. that he achieved worldwide fame, traveling to several countries, recording hit songs, and showcasing his talent as a rapper. But he didn't limit himself to music alone. He discovered he also had a passion for acting. He debuted in Cinderella's Stepsister, shown in Dream High, and, little by little, he was recognized as a true actor, capable of delivering exciting and versatile roles. Even so, his journey wasn't easy. He underwent surgery to treat arm injuries and even gave up his permanent residency in the US to serve in the Korean military as an active duty soldier, something that left fans filled with pride. After completing his military service, he decided to change agencies, leaving JYP and signing with 51K, the same company as So Ji-sub, to gain more freedom as an actor, but without abandoning 2 p.m. This strategic decision was a turning point and opened the way for him to choose more mature, challenging, and emotionally deep roles. Knowing all this makes us realize that Taecyeon has never settled. He's always evolving and reinventing himself, and that's exactly why 2025 promises to be one of the most exciting years of his career. Now that you understand Taecyeon's journey thus far, it's time to look to the present, and what an exciting present it is. In 2025, Taecyeon has decided to take bold steps to prove that he's more creative and versatile than ever. The first major highlight is the drama, The First Night with the Duke, which premiered in June on KBS 2. In this story, he plays Lee Byun, a charismatic prince who experiences an intense and twisted romance with girls' generations. Seo-hyun. The chemistry between the two was so talked about that it became a hot topic on social media, and even those who didn't watch the drama began searching for his scenes. This shows how he managed to capture the attention and move a new generation of fans. But it wasn't all sunshine and roses. The production faced controversy after damaging a UNESCO World Heritage Site during filming. The crew had to issue a public apology, fueling the drama's ever-increasing buzz. For Taec-yeon, it was a test of his image, demonstrating professionalism and continuing to deliver a flawless performance, despite the tense atmosphere behind the scenes. And it doesn't stop there. 2025 also marks the arrival of Soulmate, a very special project, as it will be Taecyeon's first Korean-Japanese BL drama, alongside Isomura Hayato. This genre is a milestone in his career, demonstrating his courage to experiment with roles that defy expectations and are crucial for representation. Although the release has been postponed and fans are eager for more, the wait only increases the anticipation. These two works prove that Taecyeon isn't afraid to reinvent himself. He's choosing roles that showcase new facets of himself, facing challenges head-on and cementing his place as one of Korea's most accomplished actors. Behind every great role lies a series of decisions that shape an actor's career, and Taecyeon knows exactly what he's doing. After years at JYP Entertainment, he made a decision that surprised many. He signed with 51K, actor So Ji-sub's agency. But the most interesting thing is that he did so under a special condition, that he could continue promoting with 2PM. This choice shows that he didn't want to abandon his idol roots, but at the same time, he sought more freedom to pursue acting projects that truly resonated with him. This strategic move was seen as a way to balance the best of both worlds, maintaining the affection of the group's fans and exploring roles that challenge his acting skills. Another important change was the way he began choosing his characters. Instead of accepting predictable roles, he opted for complex and challenging characters, like the villain in Vincenzo, which showed a dark and cold side that no one expected. Now in 2025, this boldness is reflected again in works like The First Night with the Duke and Soulmate, which require Taecyeon not only charisma, but also emotional depth and courage to deal with delicate topics. Furthermore, he has shown maturity in dealing with criticism and difficult situations. When facing the negative repercussions of the damage to historical heritage during the filming of The First Night with the Duke, he maintained a focus on the quality of his performance and respect for the audience, something that fans admired. All of this creates the feeling that Taecyeon is in control of his own narrative, making smart decisions and becoming more authentic than ever. No great reinvention comes without challenges, and 2025 has been a real test for Taecyeon. The first obstacle was himself, The First Night with the Duke. Despite its ratings success and the praised chemistry with Taecyeon, the drama received criticism for the uneven tone of the script, which alternated between romantic comedy and historical thriller, leaving some audiences confused. For many actors, this kind of commentary could be discouraging, but Taecyeon did exactly the opposite. He seized the opportunity to demonstrate his consistency on screen, delivering a solid and charismatic performance that was precisely the highlighted by critics. He managed to prove that, even in a flawed plot, it's possible to shine and carry a character with credibility. Another challenge was the controversy surrounding the UNESCO-listed site, where the drama's production caused damage during filming. Although not directly responsible for the actor's actions, the incident had a negative impact on the entire cast. Taecyeon, however, maintained a professional demeanor, avoided public controversy, and continued to promote the series with positive energy, which helped maintain audience interest and mitigate the negative impact. And as if that wasn't enough, the drama Soulmate suffered an unexpected delay in its Netflix release, frustrating already eager fans. This kind of situation can lead to a drop in hype, but the team and the actor himself turned the delay into fuel, keeping fans engaged and fueling anticipation, with interviews and subtle mentions of the project. This ability to turn challenges into opportunities is one of the greatest proofs that Taecyeon is more prepared than ever to remain at the top. After everything we've seen, it's clear that 2025 isn't just another year in Taecyeon's career. It's the year he's writing a new chapter in his own story. Every decision he's made so far seems to be leading up to this moment. While he remains an essential part of 2PM, keeping the affection of K-pop fans alive, he's establishing himself as an actor who goes far beyond predictable roles. The First Night with the Duke demonstrated that he can carry a drama as a protagonist, expressing emotion, humor, and intensity, even in the face of criticism and controversy. This proves that Taecyeon is not just an idol who acts, but a true actor who masters his craft. Also, the choice to star Soulmate an innovative and bold project is a game changer. This drama is one of the most anticipated productions, because it brings representation and breaks gender barriers to Korean television. By accepting this role, Taecyeon is positioning himself as an artist unafraid to step out of his comfort zone and explore important themes, which could open doors to new opportunities and further expand his global audience. All in all, 2025 is set to be remembered as the year he reinvented himself and proved to himself and the world that he's at the peak of his artistic potential. For fans, watching this phase unfold is thrilling, like watching a dear friend finally receive the recognition they deserve. And if this is just the beginning, we can expect Taecyeon's future to be even brighter. We've reached the end of this dive into Taecyeon's career, and if you've made it this far, you've probably already felt the same as thousands of fans around the world. Pride and excitement at following this new phase. Seeing someone who started out as an idol, faced criticism, served in the military with honor, changed agencies for more creative freedom, and is now taking on increasingly challenging roles is inspiring. 2025 is truly shaping up to be a milestone in his career, a year in which he not only maintains his place in fans' hearts but also expands his horizons, exploring new stories, new genres, and new ways of connecting with audiences. And now I want to know, which of these projects excited you the most? It was the first night with the Duke, and your chemistry with Taecyeon? Or are you counting, the days until you see Soul Mate premiering on Netflix? Comment below because I'll read and respond to the best ones, and maybe even post a video dedicated to your most requested trivia. This is your chance to actively participate and be part of this community passionate about K-drama and K-pop. Don't forget to leave a like, as this really helps the channel reach more people who love this universe. If you haven't subscribed yet, click the red button now and activate the bell so you'll always be up to date with the latest news, interviews, rumors, and everything involving Taecyeon and other big names in Korean entertainment. And share this video with that friend who's also a K-drama fan, because 2025 deserves to be celebrated together. After all, seeing Taecyeon back on top is an experience that's much better when shared with someone who understands this passion.